Man, I probably should have changed my shirt before I started this video, but it doesn't really matter. Oh my God. So in the last video, I was talking about just the manifestation of life, just the working so hard and putting everything on the line for what you see inside and just seeing that thing manifest. And it was such a wild feeling that I had to capture it because when you work so hard at something and you don't have a result, and I'm talking about you're working 8 hours, no money. You're working 12 hours, no money. You're working 10 hours, no money. And I'm talking about back to 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 back for months and months and months and months. And just out of nowhere you get some type of some type of reward. It's like, holy crap. And for me, it's like I knew eventually it's going to pop, but it's just when you are starting something that's new, because I started new contracts and doing a lot of things at once. It's not smart at all. But I was looking to help people have opportunities. That was my goal, and still is my goal. Always will be my goal and my intention. But I was spreading myself thin in order to make it happen. But it happened. And when it happened, it was just like to see just $1,000 to hit your account when it's you creating it. It's different. Like when I'm teaching people, like, you can go out there and create your own money. You can go out there and create your own wealth. You can go out there and start the process of self-discovery and do all these different things. It's different when you create your first dollar. It's different when you get your first $1,000. And over the last 2 weeks now, or since last week to this week, it's like $1,000, then another $1,000. Now I got another $1,000 coming in, and I have 4 different retail stores that are in the process of getting set up. I have 3 set up now. I'm about to have another one, 2 Walmarts and 2 Targets set up. And it's like the week before that, which 2 weeks ago, it was nothing. And it's just like the compounding effect of doing a thing for so long, not seeing a result, and then the results just start to happen. Yesterday, I didn't spend my day out in the field going door to door, knocking on doors for 8 hours. I spent the day training our, my retail staff in one of my offices. Like, are you serious? That's what I spent my day doing. And it's weird because I woke up with the feeling like, dude, I kind of want to go to the field because I just love knocking on doors. But I have a business meeting today and I have all these other different things. And I may still push myself to go out into the field just because it's something that everybody needs to do. And that's a skill that everyone needs to develop, is going door to door, because that is the hardest type of sell ever, getting a phone call. Call you back. The journey of building yourself is amazing. The journey of getting your first dollar, I think that is the mind switch that we all should seek, is getting to that first dollar. This is not my first dollar, but this is my first dollar in this endeavor. And when I got my first dollar, not just off of my work and my efforts, but off of my team's efforts, it changed me last week. And that's the change that I want, I, I desperately want other people to be able to feel, is you do something, like you go so deep down in yourself to have the audacity to have a vision And you are so bold in that vision to bring that vision into life by doing nonstop action that looks ridiculous on the outside. And you do that action so long that the universe moves out of the way and God is like, okay, cool, I see what you're doing. Bless you. Boom. It is like doing that for so long. But I just want the one person who was watching this video and made it this far to experience that in any type of entrepreneurial, whatever role, whatever that is, whatever you're doing, whatever you're selling, whatever service that is, to be able to go out there and make your first dollar, and then make your first 1,000, and then make your first 100,000, and then make your first million. And see that one thing, money is not everything, but being able to create and manipulate your reality is a different thing. But the thing is, though, I was listening to Myron yesterday, and he's so right. We follow our hearts instead of following what's in our head, like logical decisions and making logical decisions. And I think that's what holds people back. Where it's like, this is my passion. I'm going to do my passion. I'm going to live in my passion. Like my passion, one of my passions is just speaking. I can do this all day long, motivate people all day long, get in front of people and make them smile, make them laugh all day long. That's my heart. It'll always be my heart. It is part of my brain as well. But my brain, like what I can bring out into reality, is building people up and building up teams and building things. And I think if we focus on what is inside of our head and really imagining bringing that into life, it happens so much faster than what is in our heart, because our heart can be very, very deceiving, to say the least. So what's happening now? 3 weeks ago, it was me out in the field, risking everything to make it happen. And now sales are happening without me being present. This past week, sales are happening in different states without me being present. I'm training my retail staff in my local office. I'm about to go to a business meeting so I can connect with business owners to do business deals. Hopefully. Never been to this type of meeting or this type of network. I may still go out into the field this weekend to generate money and to also hone the craft that I'm building. My goal for myself and for you is for me to hop on this video in a short amount of time and tell you that I made 10,000 in one day. I made 10,000 in 1 week, for 1 week and then 1 day. Because when that happens, that's going to shift me and that's going to shift you. I've never done that. In this field, I've never made $10,000 in 1 day. The goal is to make $10,000 to $20,000 in a day consistently. Me being there or me not being there doesn't really matter. That's the goal. And if I can do that, which I will do that, let me say this, when I do that, that's going to be the switch for me. And I'm glad as I continue to say that I'm documenting this, because it's happening in real time. When somebody hops on camera with a full scripted out script, which is really good, like some of my videos that are edited, they're not scripted, but I think really hard and write down everything in my head before I make the video. These videos that I'm making right now, they are in the moment. That's why I keep stopping, because I'm like, okay, this happened, let me record it. I could probably document this stuff so much better, especially with the DSLR that I have in the room. But I don't want to. I really don't want to. I really don't care to. As long as somebody, just that one person on the other side of this camera can get into that self-discovery and find out who they truly are and start manifesting their reality, then I've done my job. If that one person can see that they have the ability to become a leader, then I've done my job. If I can convince that one person on the other side of this camera to stand up and create that first dollar that turns into $1,000, it turns into $10,000, it turns into 100, and then turn into 1,000,000, then I've done my job. Like, subscribe, and leave me a fat comment on this video.